We want to begin with President Trump's push to promote school safety in the wake of that Florida school shooting. One day after holding a listening session with shooting survivors, President Trump pushed for arming certain highly trained teachers in schools across the country in order to deter what he calls sickos, school shooters, and thus promoting school safety. Take a listen.
If we don't have offensive measures within these schools, you're just kidding yourselves. I just would like everybody to think about that, because I hear so many of these wonderful plans where you're going to live in this utopian school and there's not going to be any protection, there's not going to be any guns, there's not going to be any bullets flying at the perpetrator, the animal that wants to destroy the lives of families and children. Unless you're going to have offensive capability, you're wasting your time.
So, is the president correct? Are we wasting our time by not arming teachers in our nation's schools? Let's bring in Patrick Neville, the Colorado House Minority Leader, who attended the school safety meeting today. Thanks for joining us. Of course, we should remind the audience who may not be familiar with this story that you are also a Columbine survivor. So here we are, 19 years later, grappling for answers. What was your impression of today's meeting?
I was pretty impressed that he actually reached out to us and was actually commenting back in a public manner too. It wasn't just a simple closed-door meeting. He allowed the media in, and I think on my specific issue, I think he was spot on. I think he shared in my sense that we need to end the gun-free zones, and that gun-free zones just create an easy target. I think his quote was like, "It's like offering up the ice cream to the killers," and I think he's spot on. I think we have to do something. We need to harden our targets in our schools and actually allow good people to defend our students.
Now, those good people, in your opinion, would they include certain teachers, not mandated for all teachers, of course, but certain teachers who, again, they could be ex-military or have specific training and a willingness to take up the task?
Right. It could be, and it'd be different depending on the school. What works for one school may not work for another school. But the policy that we have now that basically creates a gun-free zone in every school across the nation, I think is just a foolish policy, and it's something we need to address right away. It's the first and foremost thing that we need to address in the school safety issue.
Where do you stand with respect to perhaps more armed guards at the school themselves? Again, a lot of talk about retired military being able to fill those holes, and certainly it would be a deterrent. Would that be something that will work in addition to certainly some armed teachers, or could it even be exclusive to that?
I wouldn't be against armed guards in schools at all. I think the president agreed that there's something to say, though, when you actually send a message that this is not a gun-free zone, and that if you are a criminal intent on doing harm, we're not just going to try to put some flashy sign on the door to stop you, but we are actually going to arm people that you may not know are armed. And you're going to take fierce opposition the moment you walk through those doors from someone who's protecting the students. And I think that armed guards can accomplish that in certain ways, but I think our teachers and other folks can do that as well. And there's also the idea that what the president talked about in the meeting was, if you have teachers doing this, they'd be concealed. The students really wouldn't know that. It wouldn't give off this impression that there's we're living in almost, or making our schools into a jail of some sort. And in addition to that, the fact that these teachers, you wouldn't know where they're coming from. I mean, when I was in Columbine High School, we did have an armed guard. We had one armed guard. The killers waited till he was on lunch, and then that's when they tried entering the school. So when you don't know where it's coming from, I think that gives the person inside the school an advantage.
All right. Patrick Neville, thank you very much. Really appreciate it.